I'd like to welcome everyone here, and I would like to join all of you in celebrating this weekend the 9/11 anniversary. So we'd like to do a moment of silence just for our men and women, both in uniform and who were civilians who were killed in the towers. As you know, today it's very special to me. I lost my cousin, Lieutenant Vincent Halloran, Truck 8's executive officer that day. And so as we go into the 9/11 holiday of remembrance, we should be mindful. So if we could all just give a moment. Thank you. Welcome to what is the campaign office west of the congressional race for the 6th Congressional District. This is the neck of the woods represented by Senator Serph and Maltese for a very, very long time. Not quite as long as his colleague, Senator Frank Padavan, who represented the east end of this district for a very, very long time. And I'm also honored to be joined by two, I would call them up and coming, but they're not really because they're already here, Republicans. And interestingly, the younger is the mentor of the older, so it's a very strange dynamic we have. City Councilman Eric Ulrich, who's my colleague in government, who's also now poised to become the senator for this district and take it back for the Republican Party. And of course, everyone knows, United States House of Representatives, Congressman Robert Turner. Let's give him a warm. Well, the idea of having this campaign office, we'd like to thank first and foremost, where's Bill Johnner? Bill and Serph and Maltese, our former state senator, who have helped Old Glory to be here. This is Marge Adams' building. We lost Marge just 2 years ago, and we all miss her very dearly. But the mark she left on the Republican Party is clearly still here. And this office will serve from now until November to support our state Senate candidate Eric Ulrich, my congressional campaign, and I believe Tony Nunziato's run for Assembly, who's just a little bit down the road from here. We'll be working very hard for the next, basically, 2 months to make sure that the Republican Party is not only represented, but comes out swinging hard against everything that the Democrats have done to us over the last few years. And by us, I mean the United States of America. We are not headed in the right direction. And as great a speaker as Bill Clinton is, you know you are not better off today than you were 4 years ago. And when Ronald Reagan asked that question in 1980, there was a resounding no from the American people. There's going to be a resounding no this November when they sent Mitt Romney to the White House to take back our country. I'll give you just a brief synopsis of the 3 most important things in this election. The jobs, the jobs, and the jobs. Our president went to a little soiree in Charlotte and didn't mention the jobs because he can't mention the jobs. Because once again, we created less jobs this month than we created in the month before. We are down so many jobs that the unemployment figures are just a mask. When we talk about 8.5% unemployment, that's only the people who are out looking for work. When we look at the numbers of people who stopped looking for work, who are no longer eligible to receive unemployment, who have simply given up and taken jobs that are underemploying them because they had to pay the bills, that number reaches that 20% mark. Now, at 22% is where we started the Great Depression. So make no mistake, this country's job growth is the core problem that we have. And why do we have it? Because we have put small businesses out of business. Top to bottom, this country has driven the small business owner away. Whether it's through progressive taxing, whether it's through bureaucratic regulation, whether it's through the number of agencies, raw agencies it takes to regulate one business. This city, this state, this country has turned its back on the people who are job creators. And what has it done? It said it's the role of government to create jobs. Our founding fathers are turning over in their collective graves at the notion that the government is the largest employer of people in the United States of America. There is a real problem when the people are completely dependent on the government for their jobs, because when that happens, nothing else is going to go right. So this November, we have a chance to send a message. That message is, hope and change starts at home. and we're going to fix things, because we are not better off today than we were 4 years ago. Ronald Reagan had that right in 1980, and President Clinton had it wrong when he said it 3 days ago. You are not better off, but you will be better off with Mitt Romney in the White House and with men like this serving you in Albany, in City Hall, and in Washington, D.C. So please, get out there, get your friends, get your neighbors, get them out to vote, and get them involved in the process now. Thanks very much for being here.